Side Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Derek White, and it's Garza in at the 1. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of this game. I do think we can expect a slower game than we thought.
Now here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. For 3, Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Tatum passes to White. Back to Tatum. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gonzalez misses. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board. He flashes to the rim, and it's met with no resistance.
White, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Conley finds McDaniels. Edwards for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Nice ball movement by Boston. White for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. They get it back. Outside McDaniels. Gobert. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Tatum way outside. Off target from...
Greg, we've got 2 teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for them, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Yep, it counts.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Pass to White. Puts up a deep 3. Randall grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's McDaniel. After the miss from Derek White, Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Now Randall, after Jason Tatum missed.
Our two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran-wrap defense played by both of these teams.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point.
Rising up for the throwdown, major hops from Edwards.
Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit. And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Tatum gets the bucket.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Randall outside. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 8.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Garza's shot is good.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Here's Gobert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position. Accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
And that one's good from Conley.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. Gets the 3 to fall.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Edwards. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Conley. There's the triple. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Conley's got 6.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Fires for 3. By Conley, that one's good. 9 points in the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early. Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Boston making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Randall is screen on White. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Fires in the triple.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Randall outside. The 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics lead by 3. Nice ball movement by Boston. Gonzalez passes to White. There's Tatum with the three. And the Celtics another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's McDaniels. For three, Randall. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
White on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. White, good.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Outside, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Randall with a steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. White for three. Buries it from three. White's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Clark for three. Hauser grabs the board. Outside White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Reed from downtown. Boston pulls it in. White on the wing. Clark covers. And White hits from deep. 17 points in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Clark. Unable to get that one. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Clark in at the three. Good on the second one. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
Launches it. Tatum can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 10. Randall deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Nice ball movement by Boston. White for 3. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the 3.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Clark. Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall inside. Defended by Hauser. DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 6. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Here's Gobert, following the 3 by Boston. Randall, good.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Boston leading by 8. Garza passes to Gonzalez. On the wing, Tatum. 3-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Randall. The fader. The rebound by Jason Tatum. For Boston, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. White's got 22 points.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Drills it from deep.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Tatum pulls it in. Boston has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, big man with big-time handles. Great work by Randall to create for himself.
Outside White. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Outside McDaniels. They double him with Brown. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Here's Randall. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's DiVincenzo. Tatum with it. Randall's in his pocket. And the jam by Brown.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And that's now 27 points for Jason Tatum. White against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. McDaniels got 5 now.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And so it's Boston up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Derek White, and it's Gonzalez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
Tatum gets the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Conley. 11 feet out. Edwards can't hit. Celtics lead by 18. Tatum passes to Brown. Now White fires the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside McDaniels. Unloads from 13. Another one falls for Minnesota.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Brian?
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Garza passes to Brown. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Edwards against White. Conley passes to Randall. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Tatum with some nice D. Pass to White. Takes a 3. No good there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Offensive board. The kick out to Conley. For 3, Randall. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to Gonzalez. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. He drops it from range. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Randall. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Got a piece of it. DiVincenzo with a steal. And he jams Drives it home with authority.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Boucher's checked in for Garza. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo against White. Pass to Shannon. Now Edwards. Shoots over Brown. Edwards can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Tatum passes to Boucher. Back to Tatum. Let's go with a three. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 9 points now in the second half.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Reed sets a screen to the paint. No good that time. Oh, good D by Boucher. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Shannon. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Celtics lead by 23. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. The kick out to Edwards. Fades back. And that one comes up a bit short. And the Celtics shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Gonzalez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Left side, Brown. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Clark for three. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Minnesota right now, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. Timberwolves shooting efficiently, 50% so far. DiVincenzo can't hit.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here for Boston, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in. Boston on offense. Pass to Tatum for three. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Reed, a screen on Tatum. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Strong performance from him. But he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Oh, got that one up quick. White's got 45 points.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Here's Randall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And Minnesota has possession, following the three by Boston. Reed to screen on White. Edwards a pass to Reed. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
White for three, and good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Down low, here's Reed. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got his fourth assist in this one.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
White on the wing over Dillingham. Another one falls for Boston.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Striking as fast as he can. Rand catches the defense unprepared with the pull-up.
And White hits from deep. White's got 59 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Here's Garza. 4-3. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Dillingham. Banked it in off the glass. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Tatum can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is good. 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
White, good.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Now Randall. And he makes it on the layup. Randall's got 20.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Derek White.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Here's Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
It's good on the putback.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Edwards. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's White. Money from the wing. 67 points for Derek White.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Garza. Here's Gonzalez. Tatum from long range. He can't hit that time. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight. Well,